celebrates artisans from Mexico and support local at the same time.
So are we doing social?
Maria Jose Curie, owner of Alma Imports, we'll just go right into this, is here with beautiful handmade apparel and art from Decor. Is it Friday yet? It feels like it. So, hi Maria, could you kind of drive this ship here?
Of course.
Yes, yes, save us.
I'm sorry.
So I brought these three over here as a sample, and
Okay.
I was referring to it as sort of the devolution of embroidery art.
All right, so we have, I don't know if we can get a close-up right here, but these three different garments, all dresses, and if you look at the embroidery, this is the one in the middle, and you can see that right there, and then pan over to the other red one, and then the white dress.
Yes, so the white one is authentic.
That's the authentic one because it's not as perfect.
Right.
The one in the middle, I mean, those stitches obviously were made by a machine, and these are all hand done. Also, the material that the dress is made out of.
Absolutely.
too.
The first one is more of like a raw cotton. It's a linen. It even is a bit heavier, so it falls nicer. And then the other one, the middle one, is like a synthetic fabric, so
Really
it's almost
thin.
kind of scratchy. And then the other one is basically just like a t-shirt. It's that like cotton material.
And the thing is that I would expect to pay more for the real deal.
Yes. So a lot of people, that's a misconception because these were all just about the same price.
All just about literally $1 or $2, you know, like
Very
between.
small difference.
Wow.
Yes.
Which makes it totally worth it to support the real deal.
Right, and that's kind of the fight that we're fighting right now, is educating people to realize like it's not that much more to spend on the real authentic thing, because what we're facing now is the value in the market is going towards the fake things.
But you also said, though, that the real one will last longer.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, it'll last. I mean, my 4-year-old daughter has a blouse that was mine when I was 6. So we're talking like hand them down.
Generations.
Yes.
Yes.
And so, therefore, in the long run, it's actually cheaper.
Yes.
To buy like that.
Right.
And then this one, this Guayabera, this design right here.
Yeah, so this is the Otomite Nango, which is like the very popular bird floral pieces that you see everywhere. It is Mexico's most plagiarized design. So what we're looking at is, because the market is flowing towards more economic versions, because that's what people are consuming, these are disappearing.
So how do you battle that?
It's assigning value to the correct thing. So that's a lot of what we're doing, is educating people. And I tell people to shop the way that they vote. Like, you walk in with your values in mind. So then you make a decision and you're assigning the value correctly.
Okay.
And the other reason to buy this, not only the quality and just to have authentic things, but this carries on these traditions, because these stitches, they're different in every town, right? The different patterns, the different stitching and all that.
Yep.
And that's, like we said, carried on generationally too.
It does, and
just
their
like
language,
stories.
yes, and their language and their stories are told around these, these moments when they're working together, teaching the next generation. So a couple years ago, one of the artisans told me that piece, the very bright one, the colorful, intricate embroidery, that will be gone in just a couple of years, because the younger generation isn't around to learn it anymore.
Oh, that's just that's heartbreaking.
I know, because this is a work of
breaks my
art.
heart.
And then these other dresses right over here, this is a different story as well, right?
Yes, these are from the state of Oaxaca, and these are made by an artisan named Edgar and his wife Nita, along with Nita's mother as well. These are very traditional amuzga dresses, and these are representative of the birds and flora of the region. And this is actually one of the first huipiles that I ever had when I was about 6 years old, was one of these in the red. And these are they're more rustic, they're lovely, and these are all backstrap loom woven fabrics and then embroidered on top. So as you can, and it's a dress, it's panels, and they are just a work of art.
Oh, look at that. There we go.
Hold
There
that up right,
right there. And you
Oh
can
my
see
gosh.
the 3 panels.
Yes. So you take 3 panels for the front, 3 panels from the back. It is the same amount of work on both sides. Just intricate piece of art.
And you said it was woven on a
Backstrap loom. So what that is it's tied to like a pole or a tree, and then there's a strap that goes around the woman's back, and so the tension of that actually creates the loom.
Wow.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Wow.
A total work of art.
It is.
So, Fiesta's coming to a close just about. If you need something real quickly, say for Battle of Flowers tomorrow, for Flambeau on Saturday, how can folks pick these up?
So I am at almaimports.com. I do quick deliveries as well, but also if you want something in person, home decor, little knickknacks, you can go to Feliz Modern or Rancho Diaz. They do carry authentic Otomi pieces.
Okay, and you've got some deals.
I
and
do.
Specials
I
right
do.
now.
So any purchase right now through the end of Fiesta gets 2 free palm strands with every purchase. That is a backstrap loom on that video.
I was going to
Yes.
say, there it is right there. We're
Yep.
seeing it in action. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is a ton of work that goes into every piece.
Oh, so beautiful. And even if you never wear it, just to have it.
Yes, a lot of people, these are referred to as collector's pieces. So they just are collector's pieces. They're wonderful.
Okay, once again, you can go to your website, or you said what stores?
Feliz Modern carries some of our items, as well as Rancho Diaz.
Okay.
All right,
Great,
thank you so much. For more information on Del Alma Imports, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab where we provided a link, or just scan the QR code on your screen. Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.